What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Heaven 17, and we're returning to the 1983 album The Luxury Gap, and the next track is Who'll Stop the Rain, which sounds like a CCR tune, and I think I'm just conflating that with Have You Ever Seen the Rain? Nevertheless, Who'll Stop the Rain? It feels like a question asked more rhetorically than literally or interpersonally, in that stopping a force of nature seems a foolhardy endeavor for a creature like a human. I suppose it could be asking to the heavens, but at the same time, it's not something where you're making a plea or offering up a prayer for the rains to stop. You're just wondering or speculating who will stop the rain, as if there's nothing. It's implacable. If the rain will stop when the rain stops, and not any time before that. So I don't quite know what to make of the title, but it sounds like a question asked, not so much seeking an answer as expressing a sentiment. So I'll see what I can pick up on a first listen. This is Heaven 17. The track is Who'll Stop the Rain, and it's from their 1983 album, The Luxury Gap.
Who'll stop the rain? Who's got the action? East side, west side, the world goes on. I heard a rumor that fires were started, flame in the streets, and tension uncharted, bigger than life at the edge of the city. Ashes and diamonds, leaving with pity. Who'll stop the rain? Who's got the action? East side, west side, the world goes on. Between midnight and dawn, you slept through the deadlines. Believe in me, and we'll hit the tall headlines. Look up and laugh, be happy today. Here comes the waves, come free and pray. Who'll stop the rain? Who's got the action? East side, west side, the world goes on. Global affair in Big House USA, a moving violation, angels on the Broadway. The next voice you hear will be the main attraction. The next time we love, stand by for action. Meet me tonight and love me forever. Let's be happy, let's be famous, whatever the weather. The rain must fall, the nighttime is calling. Golden boy and golden girl, it's a great day in the morning. Who'll stop the rain? Who's got the action? East side, west side, the world goes on. Who'll stop the rain? Who's got the action? East side, west side, the world goes on. Who'll stop the rain? Who's got
What
the
a
action?
crazy tune.
East side, west side.
So definitely electronic sounding, and more like the other or second phase of the Human League than I think anything from Heaven 17 I've heard so far. Indeed, even the vocals sounded like it could have been Oki. Nevertheless, I do feel like some of the melodic dissonance was very intense. It wasn't especially pleasing on the ear melodically, though I think that was maybe part of the point. Ultimately, it had a funk to it. It definitely continued the Heaven 17 theme of a bit of a funky vibe, although not as soulful in this one as in some of the tracks on the previous album. But yeah, a crazy tune. Just seemed a bit all over the place. And again, whether or not that was the point melodically, lyrically, it did feel like taking some catchy phrases and putting them together more than telling a clear, complete narrative story. Talking about, the gray, the waves rolling in, and then let's get famous, and there's something about nighttime, but then morning is the best day. Like, it felt like there was all sorts of bits and pieces put together, but like with the melody being a bit outside the lines, it felt like the words put together were like a puzzle that you kind of tape together, even though some of the pieces don't fit the way they should. So yeah, again, it's an interesting sound to this one that sort of, to my mind, sounds like a bit of a cross between what I've heard from Heaven 17 so far and the second iteration of Human League. Nevertheless, I'm curious to hear people's opinions on this one, because I don't know. It did feel maybe like the thought I had at the start about it not so much being a question of who's going to stop the rain, as just acknowledging that there are these forces out there, and like the coming of night and day, they just sort of happen, and you have to adjust to them or accommodate, rather than being able to stand against them or make them turn around or do something different before it's time for that to happen naturally. So yeah, again, just a crazy tune. It felt like it wasn't all that long either. It started fading before I would expect it to. Yeah, just over 3 minutes. I was going to say maybe even a little shorter than that. So, a really interesting one. Curious to hear what people have to say. Let me know, and I will see you next time. Peace.